Hey everybody. I was just getting ready for bed, but I was thinking, as I often do, and I was thinking about, we had our last day of Bible study at church today. They do groups, and this was my first time in a group, and so I picked the Starting Point group, and it was an 8-week group. All I can see are my cat's glowing eyes in the dark behind me. Like, come here, kitty. You come up and say hello. But we were having our last day today, and one of the members, he was telling this amazing story about planting seeds and how he had read in the Bible, and he was new to reading the Bible, and one of the stories he had read was about Noah and how Noah was on the ark, or how it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. And then he had this experience in the real world with a friend who wasn't a Christian, and he was able to minister and like relate, and like it was an amazing story. And he was like, then he was relating it to the part in the New Testament where it talks about planting seeds and watering seeds. And he was just feeling encouraged that stuff was working. Like fruit was starting to be seen. Like stuff was starting to grow. God's word was alive. And it made me realize even one step more. It's not just about planting seeds and watering seeds. It's about gathering the seeds in. Daily, we need to be going to God's word to collect these seeds of truth. That way, when we go out into the world, we have the seeds ready, fresh in our mind to share. Like, God's mercies are new every day. Everything, it's like a brand new day. And every day we need water. Every day we need food. Every day we need God. Every day we need people. In whatever way that is. And everyone's different, but everyone still needs basic needs. And God created us to need these things. And a lot of us fight it because we've been hurt. And then we want to deny that we even have those needs. But we still do. They're still just base needs of being human. And it's amazing to go to God's word, to collect the seeds of wisdom, to hold them in your heart and meditate on them, and stare at his word so that you understand and don't forget it, so that you don't just be hearers of the word, but doers of it as well. And it can be so easy to think about this. If it's our job to go to God's word and collect the seeds so that we can go give them to the people in our life, okay? If we're not doing our job and we're not going to the Bible and getting the seeds, and then we're just relying on our own wisdom and our own understanding and our own human memory, we're going to fail, because that's what humans do. And the people in our lives are going to be in the wait because we're not doing our jobs. The Bible tells us that we need to study God's word, to meditate on it, to bind it on around our necks and write it on our hearts. It needs to be in our mind, ready to go. And it can't be there if we aren't reading it, and if we aren't thinking about it. And it's so easy to read the word and just be like, whoa, that was a lot. Okay, put that down. Like, let's just go about our day now. And not actually apply it. Application is key. The parable of the different dirt. Some of the soil was hard and rocky. Some of it was thorns. Some of it, the Satan snatched it away. Don't let your heart be good enough to go to God's word, but bad enough to not let the seeds grow. Because if you don't hold the seeds of God's word in your heart, you won't be able to plant them in someone else's life. Because you let them go. The devil snatched them away. So you might still have salvation. You might still be going to heaven. But what about the next person? Those seeds were never... And then your soil was dirty and rotten. And God says that those people actually don't go to heaven. That's what the parable says. So, fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Get in the word. Learn about him. He loves you. He wants what's best for you. He wants to take care of you. He wants to provide everything for you. Your wants, your needs, and your desires. I love you guys. He loves you more. Have a great day.